Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy 50 Shades of Field coming back to you guys with another video. And today's video focuses on my take on what I thought about The Color Purple remake. Of course, we all know a little backstory about the original Color Purple. It released in 1985. It was directed by Steven Spielberg. You had actresses like Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah Winfrey, Danny Glover, who all started an original one. But this bold new take is with Taraji P. Henson, Daniel Brooks, Coleman Domingo, Corey Hawkins, H.E.R, Halle Bailey, Felicia Pearl Impazzi, and Fantasia Barrino. So, if we all know this original story about The Color Purple, this is the bold new take. Now, I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts on what I think about the new version of The Color Purple. I wanted them to switch it up. I wanted them to do something different. I did not want them personally to do the exact same thing like they did like the original one. I seen so many different reviews about people saying they walked out the theater. People didn't like it. They thought it was a disgrace to the black community. Blah, blah, blah. My take on it is that I think that they did a phenomenal job. I think that this movie is going to be Oscar worthy. The only reason why I say I think it's going to be Oscar worthy is because they put 1,010% into this movie. I wanted them to switch it up. I'm glad they switched it up. They made it a musical. That is the most important, interesting fact about this remake that I think makes it stand out more. Yes, I think Oprah Winfrey did a great job. Yes, I think Whoopi Goldberg did a great job back then playing these characters. Celie, Sophia, and oh my God. But this is what I'm going to say about Fantasia playing Celie and Taraji P. Henson playing Shug Avery. Oh my God, I think that they did amazing. Oh my God, I loved it. The bond between Fantasia and Taraji P. Henson. And I love Daniel Brooks playing Sophia. Oh my God, Sophia, you know, is one of the most important characters as well in the movie, in the original story as well. But yes, oh my God, I think that they did an amazing job. Personally, this is probably one of the best movies of the year. Yes, I said it. I love most about this movie was the choreography, the music, the different vibes of just, you know, them making the characters come more to life. I think that they brought a very interesting take on making the characters come more to life. I think, in my opinion, I think Fantasia did a little bit better than Whoopi Goldberg is playing Celie. We know that Celie's character is one of the most important in the movie, and I think that Fantasia did it justice. Some people probably think that she overplayed it. No, I think that she really made Celie come to life. Like, she made Celie's character have more of a purpose. We know that Celie, you know, is yearning for the love of finding her sister again, and she's looking to do something with her life, but she's, you know, brought down by Mr. and, you know, by you know, back in them days, we know the early 1900s, it was hard for women to, you know, have voice themselves and do things. This movie, I think, is very woman empowerment. The original version, I felt like was more male driven. You can hate me for saying it, you can disagree with me for saying it, but I think that is important because this movie shows that women can do just as much as men can. And this is true. I love most just in general you know, how, you know, in between the scenes they did keep a lot of the same dialogue within this movie, but the music scenes kind of just brought them out of, you know, brought out more of their expression, and just, it was colorful, you know, it was more cheerful. We know the original one had such a very dramatic undertone. It was a little bit more saddened. This one had more of an uplifting vibe to it, and I just loved it. I love most Taraji P. Henson. Oh my God. I did not know the girl can really sing like that. She actually literally surprised me that she can really sing. I think the girl should do more Broadway stuff, if you want my honest opinion. But just all in all, they did a phenomenal job. What I love most about this movie was the surprise guest in the movie who appeared. And I'm not going to say what. Y'all just going to have to see it when you see it. And this was an amazing take on the new color purple. I enjoyed just the vibe of it. Oh my God, I'm telling y'all, so many people were saying that like, oh my God, the music takes away from the movie. No, I don't think it does. I think that it just brings it more to life. We know that the original one was just too dramatic and it was a little bit more sad. And I wanted them to switch it up. I think that this is a little bit more uplifting, and this is something that I feel like is great for the newer generation who don't know much about the color purple. And even though I think they should take a look at the original one first before looking at this remake, just to get the vibe of the movie. But yes, y'all, they did a phenomenal job, in my opinion. And I think it's Oscar worthy. They better win a damn Oscar for this one, because we know they didn't win an Oscar with the original one, but I think they should get nominated and they should win. I do think the original one was nominated, but yes, y'all, oh my God, this is, when they said this is a bold new take, it is definitely a bold new take off of the original color purple, because they took it to another level. But oh my God, I love that it was a musical, because I'm a sucker for musicals. Oh my God, I can just tell y'all, I can learn all the words to it and know the dance moves. I love the choreography in this movie. I got into the beauty of just that. I got into just the beauty of them, doing all of this work that they did for it. We know they didn't do things like this back in the 1900s, but it was different. And I think they did an outstanding job, my opinion. Go see The Color Purple. It is in theaters. Yes, y'all, get into it. Check it out. I'm pretty sure it's still in theaters. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on streaming soon enough. I'm going to get the DVD version of it. And yes, y'all, The Color Purple is in theaters. Yep. This is a bold new take. And I never seen the Broadway musical before. But I kind of wish that I did, so I could have got prepared for what I was going to see. But when I seen it, I'm like, okay, this is definitely different. And they still kept the same dialogue. That is what I love. They didn't change it too much. They only changed a little bit of the story, but not as much. They still kept the same dialogue. They still had some of the same lines. I was in the theater singing the lines and saying the lines, that I remembered from the original one. And yes, y'all, go check out The Color Purple. It is in theaters. My opinion, I loved it. Put your comments below on what you thought about The Color Purple. This is your boy, 50 Shades of Phil, coming back to you guys with another video. It is a new year. And yes, we are in already January the 5th. This is your boy reporting to you. Deuces. Have a good night. And one last thing. I think that this movie better explain what the color purple means. We know that in the original one as well, it explained it, but this movie I felt like better put to a perspective of what that color purple actually means. And and I really got into just learning more about the meaning of the color purple and learning more about getting into the beauty of this story, because it is such a beautiful story, even though it is a little sad. This movie explained better what the color purple means, and I just wanted to